Sometimes I wonder if I think too much about the point of stuff, you know? I'm always like, what's the point of this? And I weigh, like, the pros and cons. Try and find the meaning in everything. I don't know if that's really serving me. Sometimes we have to do stuff without a really good point to it, you know? And it makes me sad sometimes, so I'm like, that's something I might want to change. But it's definitely my natural inclination to go like, wait, what's the point of that? Okay, I want to do it. Or, what's the point of that? I don't want to do it. It's a rainy day and I'm thinking too much, maybe.
You make me feel so good.
I'm having a little bit of a rough time. I feel pointless. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Should I be doing more stand-up? Should I write comedy sketches and film them? Should I work on a short film? What am I supposed to be doing? It's daunting. I want to do it all, but I know I have to start with one thing, and I don't know where to start. And I'm really just mad at myself for not being more. I have so much potential, and I'm doing absolutely nothing about it, and I'm mad at myself. It's a horrible place to be trying to create from, so I'm just trying to figure it out. It's a really uncomfortable feeling. And I don't feel like I have a team. I definitely don't have a team of people to work with, and I don't feel like I have much of a support team. I have Dylan, and there's a lot of people that believe in me. But I don't know if it's my dad that I miss, like if that's part of it, or what, but I feel alone, and I feel kind of worthless, and it sucks. All I really want to do is act. I don't want to have to do all the rest of it, but I know that I have to do the rest of it in order to get acting jobs, so, like, where the fuck do I start? None of it feels like me. And yet I have ideas for everything. God, I'm so confused. And I fucking hate social media, but I feel like that's the only way to reach the world, you know? You can reach anyone on social media. And yet at the same time, the more I'm on social media, I feel disconnected from myself. You know, you end up looking at what everybody else is doing, and it's just, like, I feel like I'm not focusing enough on the real world that's right in front of me. Why do I feel like this again? I've been feeling so good. I just want to know what the point of my life is before I reach my career goals. I hate feeling pointless. It doesn't feel good. Oh, man. It's like, should I be considering going back on medication? I mean, it's been just over a year now since I went cold turkey on everything, which is the stupidest way to get off medication. Never do that. But it's been like a year, and it's really fucking hard. I've been struggling with depression the whole time. Like, struggling. And with my focus, man. When I was taking Adderall every day, I felt way more focused. I still didn't know what to focus on. But right now, I feel like I can't fucking focus. And I'm just like, should I be fighting the good fight and trying to do this the real way? Or what am I doing? What is the point? I Existential crisis for sure. I think I need a vacation. But I don't have one planned, and I don't have any extra money, and I don't even know what I like to do for fun. When people ask me that question, I never know what to say. So I don't even know what to do to just, like, have some fun and forget about it. Like, because all I want is a fucking career. And I just can't think about anything else. I used to get inspired when I was stoned, too. I used to be stoned, like, all the fucking time. And the way I was thinking when I was stoned led me to feel inspired a lot of the time. So I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Not smoking weed and not drinking every night. Like, I felt so much more inspired when I was doing shit that I'm trying not to do for myself. It's such a trade-off. But isn't everything? You know, you want a family, you don't have as much time for your career, you know. You want to eat all the good foods? Well, then you aren't going to have the tiniest waste, unless you're really good about portion control, and that's just hard. That's really hard when you're eating some truffle mac and cheese. It's all a trade-off, and I'm figuring it out, but I just feel so fucking restless, man. Reasons why to make things. To share an idea with people. My favorite reason. Reason to make things. To gain followers. To prove yourself. To have a task. Sometimes I feel content having the stories and the knowledge just myself and not sharing it.
She was sleeping. She just wakes up and then decides to
Starts trying to run.
full sprint run.
Eat shit. Hey.
Hey.
Oh. I know. It's that kind of day, huh? Hey, girl.
This kind of day, right here.
Oh. Hi,
Little to the
Jane.
left, little to the right. Little to the left,
Oh.
little to the right.
I don't want to make stuff for the wrong reason, and I'm just very aware. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, well, you know, if I want more followers, I have to make stuff for people to follow. That's cool. It's like, then when I think like that, I'm like, that's fucking stupid. I hate all this followers bullshit. I'm so old school, man. I miss the days when people would sit down in a room and look at each other instead of their phones and connect. And phones were just like a helpful accessory, but they weren't the main thing, and you could choose to not be a phone person. Like, that's so hard to do now. All the bullshit aside, if you want to have a career in something, you have to make stuff in that field. If you want to be a shoe cobbler, you gotta cobble some shoes. If you want to be a filmmaker, you gotta make some films. And I do act in stuff, but I should be acting in stuff that really, really shows my talent. So I can keep acting in stuff that will really, really utilize my talent. It's just, in order to do that, I have to also produce something. I have to write something. I have to maybe direct something. It's a lot. It's a lot to do alone. But it's what must be done at this point, because I don't even have the opportunities to be in other people's projects because I'm not auditioning. I'm gonna pull my fucking hair out because I'm not auditioning. That shit pisses me off so much. I used to audition all the time and I would book all the time, and I don't know what to do to get auditions besides make shit, so I gotta fucking do it. Am I a broken record? Do I just say the same stuff in every video? Like, every episode of my show is me saying the same shit. and still doing nothing about it. It's so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so honestly embarrassed that I haven't done more with myself. So embarrassed that it stops me from doing it. Because I just think about how embarrassed I am. Like, I'm not in a great place right now. I've been self-submitting myself again. And I just got an audition for a project called Hot Chicks. My role is Hot Chick. And it's brought to you by Poop a Lot Productions. What the fuck? This is what I mean. Like, I almost don't want to be going on auditions unless it's real ones. When I say I used to audition all the time, I meant like real auditions. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Poop a Lot Productions? Is this a joke? Am I on Punked? Whatever the fuck.
And this used to be our #1 spot. We're at Octopus. It's a sushi restaurant. They got a late night happy hour.
You make